Hey there. Happy Friday. I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet because it is very, very late. It's been a really busy week for me personally. Yeah, this week we are kind of closing out the semester, and all of our ISUs had Monday as essentially a final day with the Chrome cart to work on whatever ISU is being worked on for each grade level. And we had them all due on Tuesday. The last official day of classes was actually Thursday, but as per Miss Bolton's strong recommendation, you want to be certain that you don't leave the due date until the very last day because there's no opportunity to chase people that have yet to submit. So, certainly proved true. We had the majority of our grade nines submit their commercial. I think we had one person that was delayed by a day. When it came to our grade 10s, we had a few that were not fully complete their children's book, and the video submissions for their tutorials took a little bit to upload. And our seniors also kind of left things to the last moment to kind of submit and finalize their work. So, yeah, that it was interesting to kind of see that whole process play out. And so what we did was, for due to the fact that everything was to be submitted by Tuesday, our grade nines for Wednesday, Thursday, we allowed them to watch a movie in class. We gave them the opportunity to kind of state what they would rather do. Would they prefer to be hands-on in class, or would they prefer to watch a movie? A little bit of a reward for everyone minus one being submitted on time. So they chose a movie, which worked out to our benefit because myself and Miss Bolton went over period one, is our grade 10s, went over their children's book component of their ISU, and we started marking those while the grade 9s watched movies. And it went quite well, especially so our grade 10s actually between Wednesday and Thursday had to present their children's book, which essentially they just had to read it to the class, but hold themselves in a professional manner, speak loud and clear, make a little bit of eye contact, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was really great. There were some really, really well done projects. We had one girl that I said to Miss Bolton, I don't know if she's done anything for her other classes because this story was above and beyond. She hand drew the pictures for all 14 pages of this children's book. She did the most remarkable job. I was super, super impressed. So yeah, so we'll see how the tutorials turn out. I did miss today's exam day, as I typically am not in on Fridays, and so I missed their video tutorial component. But I will be in next week, and I will be with Miss Bolton next Friday as well, trying to catch up on some of my hours to hopefully be finished my practicum by March break. Yeah, it's been a really great week. It's been a really wonderful process to kind of be a part of these ISUs, help develop them and the rubrics for them, and see them kind of play out. And it's interesting because the grade 9s that did the shampoo bottle, previously Miss Bolton had them actually just present their shampoo bottle. And there's so many kids that actually say, oh, I have anxiety, I can't present, I'm not comfortable. You know, they try to get out of doing the presentation. So we figured, okay, well, record a video. You know, take the awkwardness out of being completely in front of people and film a commercial. And, you know, it's interesting because we thought that that was a better route. And apparently, you know, there, with this particular class, a lot of them stated that they would have much preferred doing a presentation. So you can't always win them all. And I mean, essentially forcing them into a little bit of discomfort isn't a bad thing. So, you know, they all did great. We have a girl who has an IEP. We have 3 of them in our grade 10 class, and one of them was very, very hesitant on presenting her children's book. And, you know, we're like, no, you can do this. Like, it's a children's book. The reading level is absolutely, you know, something like, and she wrote it, so she's capable of reading the verbiage. So you could tell she was nervous, but, you know, I gave a speech to everybody before we got started with presentations, and I kind of just stated, you know, this is a room of respect, and, you know, I promise you the majority of you all have the same degree of nerves going up at the front of the class, and we all understand that it can be nerve-wracking, but, you know, if you get a little caught up or ahead of yourself, or you fumble and you make a mistake, you know, take a pause, take a second to collect yourself, and carry on. And I also made it very clear that the audience, the rest of the classmates, were to show utmost respect. And if somebody made a little mistake, we're not going to snicker. We're not going to point or laugh, or, you know, I was like, we're all mature here in this room. And they did really, really well. Even a couple that you could tell were very, very nervous, they even got an applause at the end from the class. So it was great. It was really great. And yeah, we will move along to the rest of the presentations to wrap up this semester. And there's a handful of kids I'm really gonna miss, like, a lot. You know, I personally feel like I just got to a point where I really got to know some of them and their personalities, and yeah, to see them go is kind of sad. I know I'll see them in the hallways, and I'm certain they'll say hi, and I am looking forward to our batch of semester 2 kids as well. But yeah, on that note, prelude to exams, and we'll report on the final week of exams next week.